Leó Bergere, 24, is emerging as one of France's most promising triathlon prospects. With a top 10 World Triathlon Series ranking, Leó is on his way to becoming a household name in triathlon. He draws on his unconventional upbringing in the New Caledonia jungles to boost his training on a daily basis. Bergere's story is a unique one. The Frenchman has risen from the depths of the forest to become a top name in triathlon. It's one of those tales that attracts the interest of any aspiring triathlete. His life has taken him from France to New Caledonia and back to France. The 24-year-old's most recent achievement was his amazing performance in Ironman Lanzarote, where he raced past everyone to win the title. In the rugged hills of Lanzarote, Bergere showed his worth as a serious contender at the top level. Leó is moving step by step on his way to the top of the triathlon circuit. In this video, we will be telling you all about his interesting story, his roots, his accomplishments, his future plans, his training, and preparations. Everything that you need to know. So, let's find out about Leó Bergere's life story and his net worth. Leó Bergere has one of the sport's most extraordinary stories as a child who grew up in the forest and went on to become a world-class triathlete. And it is this story that we will be focusing on now. Leó was born in France, but his family relocated to New Caledonia's jungle when his mother got a teaching position. Leó spent 3 years of his childhood in a remote French territory in the South Pacific. For those who do not know where this territory lies, we will try to give you an idea. It is about 2,000 kilometers from Queensland's coast in Australia. Precisely, the place is 2,020 kilometers northeast of Sydney. So, this is the place where a young Bergere ended up. It was a fun experience for him on the isolated island. Away from the hustle and bustle of mainland France, Leó was living a highly unusual life compared to that of a typical French child. He was frequently away from his family doing things like fishing, windsurfing, and tree climbing with the tribe in his village that led an active outdoor lifestyle. He spent a lot of time in nature and near the ocean with an extraordinary degree of freedom. He didn't come home for 3 days in a row at times. The crazy activities he was doing, like fishing, windsurfing, and climbing trees with the tribe, were all too much fun for him. They also took part in a lot of breakdance battles, which were very popular among New Caledonian teenagers at the time. His life in New Caledonia was distinct from his life in France since the society's origins were focused on other topics. Their primary focus is on their people. They concentrate on their relationship with nature. Life was a little less complicated for him. Leó was used to being away from his parents for days at a time, which was excellent because it meant my parents didn't have to worry about me being with my extended family. The French triathlete grew up in a tribe and was raised by the elders in a large household. For a child, it was pure enchantment. It was all fun in New Caledonia, but soon the fun ended as France came back calling again. Returning to France was a culture shock for Leó. It would be difficult for someone who spent his entire childhood in the jungles to adjust to life outside of the jungles. Against all odds, Leó adjusted quite well upon coming back to mainland France. He had always been active and participated in sports. So, when he returned to France, he decided to pursue gymnastics, a sport that requires tremendous mental power and commitment. He began jogging for sheer fun, but then, for the challenge, he used these skills to propel him into elite triathlon. Moving back to France worked well for Leó as he reignited his competitive love for sports. He discovered triathlon at the age of 15 after 5 years of gymnastics and riding. Once he started to like the sport, there was no looking back. Since he had no prior experience, he had to train harder than everyone else to become an elite racer. He opted to leave the comforts of his family and home to spend time in a sports training center. It was difficult to leave home, but he could see that he was progressing in every way. He was swimming and running quicker, which was a tremendous motivator for him because he knew his hard work was paying off. He had understood the importance of being strong and independent. As a member of the French junior mixed relay team, he swiftly won European Championship gold. In 2016, he got his shot in the World Cup races after finishing third in the Junior World Championships in Chicago. The Frenchman finished fourth in the U23 World Championships on the Gold Coast before leading his team to gold in the U23 mixed relay. Leó has now gone on to score top 10 finishes on the WTS circuit, and he has been a member of France's all-conquering mixed relay squad, which has won the Mixed Relay World Championship in Hamburg in 2019 and 2020. He has also competed in Super League Triathlon on a regular basis, finishing in the top 10 on multiple occasions. Leó also managed to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics and finished with a commendable 21 in his Olympic debut. He was a part of the mixed relay team that won the bronze medal at the Olympics. He, along with Leonie Perrault, Dorian Konings, Cassandre Beaugrand, and Vincent Louis, helped France finish third in the mixed relay category. All All of these accomplishments have boosted his confidence, and he intends to make use of them. These victories have boosted his self-esteem, and he is now aiming for even bigger trophies. He has shared that he does a lot of his training on the bike. Depending on the season, Leó spends 12 to 20 hours a week in the saddle. That's more than in swimming and running, but he values and devotes the same amount of time and effort to the two other sports. Leó only has one coach who oversees his programming throughout all three sports. For complementarity and weekly planning, it's easier and more efficient, he believes. It prevents having 3 different and perhaps incompatible series on the bike, run, and swim. He has recently begun to place a greater emphasis on running in order to progress further in this discipline. His experiences in the forest have shaped him into the person he is today. He learned to live on his own and to be brave. Most significantly, he realized the importance of human connections. Angelica Olmo, Leó's girlfriend, is also a professional triathlete. Olmo is a triathlete from Italy. There isn't much information on his net worth, but it's safe to say it's above $1 million. That ends our video for today. We do hope that you liked the video, and if you did, you must hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching and staying with me up until the end. We at Triathlon Global Insights keep you updated on triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes. You may like, subscribe, and press the notification bell so that you'll be updated on my next upload. Adios!